knock your ear off. I've had to rely on him a lot lately since my legs started acting up again. I was planning to head out and meet you today, but here I am at home, propped up on 5 kinds of pillows. Doctor's orders. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat from me. Head over to the outpost marked on your hunter mate and let's get you started.
Okay, so I meant to start the video. Well, not the video, I meant the stream before.
I hope you had a chance to spend some quality time on your own before I rang you up. Your mate, Alejandra, said the two of you were here on holiday? She had nothing but praise for you, by the way. Said you almost single-handedly turned things around for her in Cuatro Colinas. Well, naturally I have pretty high expectations, but let's take our time getting to know each other first.
Can you shut up? I'm trying to say something, lady. God
I'll admit
damn.
that it wasn't just her recounting your heroic antics that made me pick up the phone. She said you were, and I quote, stoic, practical, and probably born out in the bush somewhere. Just what I was looking for, in other words.
Are you done? I think she's done. Anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to start the stream before she started talking, but I ended up accidentally clicking on the button to start it, and... Or I clicked on the button to start the game before I could get my stream started, so here we are, missed a
You know what a
few
track is? Evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh?
Anyways, this woman's gonna get annoying really quick in these missions. And not just the missions, I'm gonna do hunting and other things, but I need to get the area figured out first. I need to get... that's a lot of exploring. Anyway. It's opening day of not Medved. I play Medved too much. To Aworoa, and we're just gonna venture around, do missions, do some hunting, things like that. And I want to get the 303 equipped instead of one of these guns I have. So I'm gonna do that as soon as I get to an outpost. I have my G38, my M1, and I have the 243 for right now. I'm thinking about swapping one of those weapons out for the weapons that came out with this DLC, which I don't think there's any more than just the 303, but I'm gonna find out. And I am not paying attention to what I am doing. Clearly. Oh, like, okay, this would be a great time opportunity to look around for animals. Who am I kidding? There's nothing here.
Not far now. We built these outposts in the early 90s. They got the works, repurposed materials, solar roofs, rainwater tanks. That was back when people used to just call you a hippie. Now everything's sustainable, clean, green, eco-friendly. Hippies? Ha! Try trailblazers.
I don't think that was a snort.
And good for the environment doesn't have to mean bad for your back. It's pretty cozy inside. Go on, take a look.
I'm just gonna claim that really quick. Ooh, I like the flag. That's a good looking flag. I like that. It's nice. Oh, the music. The music. That's cool.
I see we got company. That'll be Josh's doing, the brat. I told him to leave things be, but I guess he couldn't resist. Anyway, maybe it's just as well you get used to it.
Oh.
I'll fill you in later.
Okay.
Right, mate? See that camera on the table? Strap it to your chest and let me explain what exactly you're here for. There's a lookout tower not far away, so you can head up there and get a sense of the place while I flap my gums. Nice and tight now. Wouldn't want it coming off right when you've got a shot lined up.
I hate this. You have to get past the door for it to let you. It's not Minecraft or anything, sadly. So, I don't know why they would put 2 doors there. But they did. Now, I don't know where I find my weapons at. Or is this not one that you go to get weapons from? Well, every single one of these should. So... yeah, I guess this one doesn't have, like, the weapon locker. That's cool. Unless it's in here. Nope. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So if I go to the store and I go to the rifles. $40,000 for this. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, is it? Was it 303 even 4? 4 through 8? Assuming you get this one. The things I do for YouTube. Oh yeah, I need a quad. Make everything easier. And that just teleported in front of me, okay? I just realized I didn't buy the ammo for that gun. Oh. I'll do it later. Yeah, it's a long time. Alright.
So, the plan. I want to turn this place into a year-round retreat for hunters like you and Alejandra. So I don't spend most of the year worrying about whether our native plants are going to get overrun by deer again. There's a lot of filmmaking talent out here, and it hasn't been put to good use lately, if you ask me. So we're going to make it commercial, show the world there's more to New Zealand than haka and halflings. And who better to demonstrate the thrill of the chase than an experienced hunter like yourself? See, Aworoa's prime was back in the 80s. Most of the other hunters out here are equally long of tooth. We need someone young, new, dynamic. You. The camera will do most of the work, so you just have to make sure it's on when you head out to hunt. We have a couple of strategic locations on our list to get through. But let's get you that view first.
Thank God she was done talking. She talks way too much. So, what's in this one? I have a feeling I'll need to grab those things there later. Hey, I gotta buy that 303 ammo. Stack up one more 30-06. There we go.
There's the lookout tower, just up ahead. Feral goats have made themselves a little bit too at home here, if you ask me. Their favourite food is native vegetation. Well, luckily for you, they're slower to flee than deer, if you can reach them.
Yeah. I like the spiral stair thing though. It's pretty cool. Never seen spiral stairs that go that high up in my life. Never in real life anyway. Yeah, I thought that was a door that goes outward.
Just take that in. Spectacular, isn't it? This eastern area is all rolling hills and conifers. There's a line of mountains in the centre of the reserve. Oh, and native beech forest. And a lot of rain on the other side. Running low. The outposts have ammo of all kinds and more besides. Right, so remember Josh's little prank? This place doesn't receive a lot of government funding, unfortunately, and a couple of years ago we were running out of money for field research, and the outposts were in need of sprucing up. So I guess you could say we made a deal with the devil, the Hollywood devil to be exact. Long story short, they've just wrapped up filming for the final movie they were contracted to do. Some fantasy thing, shiny blade or shimmering dagger or something. Now let me check. Ah, resplendent sword. I'll send you the blurb they gave me. My nephew tells me it's a big deal, but I'd certainly never heard of it before this. But yeah, as nice as it is that Te Awaroa's beauty is up on the silver screen for all to see, it's come with its share of problems, to say the least. The bigwigs left in a hurry, and we got left with a bunch of basically intact movie sets scattered here and there all over the reserve. Well, I'm telling you all of this because Josh just rang me up and said that he spotted another set on his way back. Not far from where I wanted you to try filming your first hunt. Can I trouble you to go clear it out? We can't run the risk of any of the props from the film featuring in our footage. Cheers.
She talks forever. The past, 17 minutes that I've been streaming for have been nothing but her talking, it feels like. Okay, so I want to try hunting this lake in front of me before I go do that mission, because I don't want the whole stream to be about missions.
Tricky little fella, eh? If at first you don't succeed and all that, you'll get the next one.
Oh, what the hell? Bad time to reload. That was a bad time to reload. My aim is not the best. Okay. Hello, my friend. That was a lot easier to get down than to get up. These damn doors, they like to kill me. Okay, here's one. And where's the other? I know I hit that well. I hit 2 vitals on that. Oh. Okay. I did not know that's what they looked like. Much different. Kata wants your flesh. There it is. Huh? Oh. Oh, shit. Wait, how many seconds? Wonderful. I can't even claim an animal that I shot. I don't know why you would be going to sleep. It's only like 1 in the afternoon, my guy. Wonderful. I didn't even get to claim my animal. Every time you say good luck, there's only like 2 other people that join. Nobody ever watches my streams. I don't know why you're saying good luck. Honestly, nobody watches them. It's the saddest thing ever for a YouTuber to say nobody watches the stream. Yeah. 3 p.m. for you. 2:04 for me. Why the fuck are you going to sleep? Unless you're taking a nap, then I can see that. But if you're going to sleep until, like, midnight, then there's... your sleep schedule's messed up, Sorrow. It always has, and it always will. I got scared the shit out of every single time I used these, or I build them, but this time I didn't, so... Oh my god, it's sophisticated. The things that happen in Australia. Okay, have a nice nap, I guess. Wait, am I able to go up those stairs? Oh my god, it's a chamois. Yo, that's dope. I can go up the stairs and down the stairs and hunt. That's amazing. I don't know why people were saying that the game was glitched earlier for them. Like other streams that I had saw. It said that people were, like the game was broken, shit like that. So people decided to, like, I don't know, not join or something like that. Not, played the game. Well, the map, not the game. They're still playing the game, probably. I don't know. Anyway. So... this lake is completely empty for right now. That will change eventually. So, yeah, I was right. That is the end of it. I don't feel like running. I can just do this. Yeah. I rely on vehicles too much. It's quite sad. Probably gonna have to hop off of this thing in 44 yards anyway. Sucks that the animals hear you from like 400 yards. But I guess I can see why they do that. I don't know what new collars they added. If they added any at all. But I will find out. And the fallow is a pretty cool looking animal. I still need a diamond of them. Oh my god. I knew that was a huge feral goat. But that is a level 4. That is the biggest goat I've seen so far. And it's only my first day on the reserve. Because PS4 is a really good thing. And I got my first zone of the day. Oh my god, it's a feral goat zone. I'm probably going to go for like pig and everything other than feral goat for half of these videos or streams or whatever I decide to do. And the saddest thing that happened yesterday was, so I got home and I started recording my medved. Well, I shot the diamond albino medved taiga bear that you get from the missions, and I realized that it wasn't recording me picking up the animal, but it recorded me shooting it and everything.
If I'd known this was gonna happen, I never would have agreed to it. This isn't even the worst of it. Right, let's take it one by one. Just bundle them into crates and I'll get someone to swing by later and transport them out of the reserve.
Okay. I just heard an animal behind me.
Those real oranges. Good enough to eat, eh?
Clear away the movie set, it says, so...
Quite the medieval fair. Looks more than a bit incongruous out here if you ask me.
I want to read that note.
I hope they didn't have an actual fire in that thing. Imagine if some silly townie kid had wandered over here and decided it would be a good idea. That's the last of them. What's that note? Props list. Foam statue of haughty elf standing prow, 9 foam warriors, 8 golden goblets, 3 green screens. This reads like a Christmas carol. See any of those? Bit dodgy. Townies must have been up here. Well, even though this isn't our mess to clean up, I should probably ask around and see if anyone knows what's happened to the missing props. The last thing we need is to get blamed for this. Maybe they did a very selective sweep. I'll see if anyone has a bigwig's numbers. Thanks for your help, Ihor. Let's move on.
I don't even know what that meant. I ain't gonna repeat it though.
Before you head off and film your hunts, first we've got to set the scene, so to speak. The marketing team's looking for some photos for the reserve website. Something to give people a taste of what this place has to offer.
Okay.
Now that we've dealt with that bloody mess, you think you could head over to Lake Wakaiti and snap a few shots for us? There's a willow tree there growing right out of the water that all the influencers or whatever they call themselves go bonkers for. It does make for a good photo op, I'll give it that.
Find that level 4 goat.
We got a little overly reliant on these tentpole releases. Well, I say more tents and fewer releases. Does that work? Nah, you're right.
running over there because I'm trying to like get the animals to spook toward me or away or whatever. That way I can at least get the zones or something. Cause I'm just bored at the moment, and I'm just sitting here waiting for me to do like some good missions or to find some big animals. Maybe in a diamond on my first day. Like a first legit diamond, not a story one. Yeah, I don't really care for the story diamonds because they don't count on your character's record or whatever. But they, I mean, technically they do, but they don't show. So if I went to my, where would that be? My thing. So, my hunting profile. So it says I have 5 diamonds. And that's true because I only have 5 that were not from missions or anything like that. So, yeah, and the reason why I had that many shots missed is because I used to do the target practice a lot, and it used to count them as, like, not hits or whatever. It used to count them all as misses, even though it would hit all the targets dead on from any of the ranges between, 15 to, like, 400 yards. I just hit my head on my wall. That hurt. Anyway. But yeah. Half of those are also misclicks because I do that a lot. Or I can't aim properly half the time. And I'm just a bad shot in general. Because when I really used to play this game was like 2019, 2020, like early 2020. And then I started to play it less and less as 2020 went on and 2021 because I don't understand why they don't release the maps for PS4 as well as PC. Like, Xbox and PS4 are stuck. We were stuck 3 months without Aworoa because of PC. PC got to play it 3 months before us. I think they got it like December 27th or something. We didn't get it till February 17th. That's a good 2 months. And then I think like 12 days, 17th, I'm not sure. I don't do math.
If you're wondering why there's no one around, it's because the reserve is officially closed to visitors for the foreseeable future. And definitely conducting emergency field research, we said. If that's what it takes to get the day trippers to clear out for a hot minute, so be it. I swear I haven't seen this place so deserted in about 10 years. It's lovely, actually. Even if I can only experience it through you. We used to camp out here when I was little. Tramp over from the other side. Me and a gaggle of other kids carrying backpacks bigger than our whole bodies. Not much of that lifestyle left these days. I miss it sometimes. Don't fall in now. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened here.
Hey, so...
That'll do. It's looking well. We had some hoon try to saw off one of the branches a few weeks ago. Can you believe? Well, luckily someone managed to talk him out of it. Sometimes wedding parties will have the brides come up and sit on it. Wade right into the water and soak those dear dresses. That tree is 80 years old. Started off as a stray branch nailed to a fence. It's a tribute to tenacity, if you ask me. Right. Now for our next destination. Head down to the shoreline. There's a set of huge boulders there that have to be seen to be believed. I know what you're thinking. She's showing me some rocks. But trust me on this one. Our beaches are buzzing with natural activity. At least they used to be. You get more and more rubbish washed up all over the place lately. Bits of plastic pellets, runoff from factories further north. I swear I've seen tin cans with Australian brand names. We do our best, but we can't always prevent the poor critters ending up with junk in their bellies. Anyway, that's the situation. I'll get back to you when you arrive. Just gonna head off for a minute and make some tea.
I didn't know that they drink tea here. Like, I knew that they drink tea, but I didn't know that they did that on a daily basis. I thought people in Australia only drink tea on special occasions or something, like cold days and stuff like that. Well, what am I kidding? It's hot in Australia. It's like always like 70 degrees or something there, and hotter all the time. It's usually like 100 or to like either 60 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The time it's around that. It's around there a lot of times. I want to go to Australia so bad. It'd be warm when I had to deal with a lot of rules that you had to deal with in America. It wouldn't be cold all the time, like Britain at all. It's amazing. Fun fact, never been on a plane. I do want to go to Florida though. That's a place I never went to before. Or California. I haven't been to half of the fanciest states, like California and Florida. Places like that I've never been. I've only been the Midwest, which is Iowa and a few other places, and Kentucky, and I've only been to like 15 states, and they're just your typical 15 states. There's nothing really fun about them. But then again, I wouldn't know because I didn't live in any of those states except Iowa. It's the coldest state, I think, in my opinion. Other than in, like, places near Alaska and things like that. It's like, it's colder than, here in Iowa right now than it is in Alaska. In Alaska, it's like 30 to 40 degrees. Yeah, it's like 26 or something in Alaska. Here in Iowa, it's in a negative, like, 20s. Today it was negative, like, 15. Yesterday it was negative 17-ish. Somewhere around there. And the day before that, it was negative 20. We've had 2-hour delays. This is not this morning, but yesterday morning and Monday morning. It's just not fun living here in Iowa. Okay. Decent house, I guess. I want to go to that thing right there really quick. So, yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's easier for me to hit my shots with the 338 and not the 300. I don't know why, I use them both a lot. And I just can't decide which one I like more. A tent. Oh, it says reach the beach. The beach is right there. Actually, that's a nice looking beach. We have some beaches on our lakes and stuff. They're not as good though. The water's nasty looking. It's like dark green. Like swamp water green. And brown and stuff like that. It's like the swamp colors of Louisiana. And it's just not the best to swim in. That's why I only go to the pools. And I only fish from the lakes. And I only hunt in the winter. Oh. Oh no. Wait, I don't have my fallow deer caught, I don't think. Oh, I didn't know that that was used for the Sika deer. Fallow deer. And Sika deer are attracted to any of those. I didn't know that. Oh. Oh. Decently sized. I mean, I'll take him. If he'll turn towards... Really? I would like for him to go broadside. And he moved. And he died even faster because he moved. I'm not sure what the heck happened to him, but he instantly got dropped. That was insane. Please tell me that's like a level 4. Oh, he's definitely bigger than the other one. I don't think he's gonna die. If I would've went back a bit more, if I would've waited half a second longer, he would've been dead. Oh well. You can't get him all. I did hit him though. And I know I hit him. Damn, it's Valadier City over here. Wrong call. Or is that the... Which call's the wrong one? Yeah. No. So I do need this one for the fallow. So, diamond is 251. Wait, that's insane. There's European hares in here. Because that's a European hare zone. That's insane. Oh, that is good size. And he's trapped. The only thing I can do is just hope that it goes in front of me. And not. Oh, so he did try to go down there. Ah. Oh, bad shot. I'm so confused. I don't know if that was a good or a bad shot. I'll take it. Please don't tell me that was intestine. I think it was. I think that was an intestine shot. Oh no. Oh. Never mind. I hit him perfectly. I broke his back. Got 2 vital hits. And that's my biggest fallow ever. Too bad his right side ain't looking like his... Oh, he's got the curve. That's amazing. Do both of his antlers do that? I don't think they do. Okay. That's actually insane. So if his right one was more like his left, pretty sure he would be bigger. That's amazing. I definitely found out what I'm hunting a lot of. Fallow, Sika, the pigs, and the goats. I'm definitely gonna hunt those a lot more because the goats are easy to find. But it's hard to make the goats diamonds, so... not that hard to make half of those animals diamond. Alright, I'm gonna grab this lookout point, and then I'm gonna go down there, do the mission, clean up the beach or whatever it wants me to do, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that. Probably go get a drink with some ice in it really quick, and then continue with my stream. Actually, that's a great plan. I'm gonna do that. So cool. These spider stairs are amazing. They made the game really good this time. Holy crap. These updates are getting better and better. The doors, it's the doors though. Cool island. There's definitely gotta be like a zone for those guys around here. I wonder what that call was for. Oh no, I didn't get to read it. Can I read it? There we go. Okay. Oh, I need to get that outpost. This map is amazing. I can see why all the PC players just didn't ever get bored of Aworoa, and I can see why. And I have a feeling I just said the same sentence twice. I do want to see them add a weapon. One of the things I've wanted. Okay, as I was saying, so I would like to see them add like a semi-auto weapon, like an M1 or something, except it does like kind of like 243 rounds or something, and it shoots them kind of like an AR-15. AR-15s, I think they shoot. I know you can chamber AR-15s into 22s, 9mm, stuff like that. It'd be cool if they added one of those for like.
That's better. Nothing like a good old Kiwi herbal blend to sort the head out.
Anyway, as I was saying, they should add something like a 10 to 15 round magazine weapon. That would do like 2 through like 4 or a 2 through 6 type thing for this game, because they haven't ever put semi-automatic weapons that have more than 5 bullets in them other than the 22. I'm saying that they should do something kind of like the 22, but like in a bigger round. So like a 9mm or something would be cool. And it could take out like classes 2 through 4 or 2 through 6.
Couldn't help themselves, could they? One last hurrah before we shut the place down. This really can't wait, mate. There's a little blue penguin population nesting not far from here, and they'll gladly take this for food.
Oh.
Okay, that looks manageable. Let's clean this up and take the photo. Then we can talk hunting again. Well, as you can imagine, being featured in a host of box office hits has done wonders for our profile with tourists. Problem is, a lot of the people who come are just here to take a few photos, dump a heap of rubbish, and then leave unceremoniously. So we end up with messes like this one. I'd like to say that we've become the victim of our own success, but that's letting me off the hook. Right, there should be a stand over on the other end of the beach with rubbish bags and a picker. We went to all the trouble of installing these, and they still couldn't be bothered.
Well, yeah, that is...
Looks like they had quite the little feast. These kids would have nightmares if you showed them some of what I've seen out here. Birds with stomachs so full of plastic they can't eat. You can leave them over by the stand. South Island University. I knew it. Way too many people around here who have never respected this place.
I am so confused as to what the hell just happened with those two talking speech things, but okay.
That's a perfectly usable tent. No sense wasting it. Anyway, I've had enough of this. And we need to ensure that we're attracting the right kinds of tourists, not just day trippers from Christchurch out on their school holidays. It's okay for people to come here and leave no trace, but it'd be better if we could rely on them to help us with our conservation goals. So hunters seem like the natural target audience. Our deer and goat populations need constant culling. And you better believe I've more faith in people who love the wilderness to respect the place than kids up to no good. At the risk of sounding like an old fusspot. Speaking of, let's do what we came to do and grab that photo.
Oh, don't tell me it's all females. Oh no, there is a male. There's a male. He's a level 3.
Lovely use of lighting. I may have to hire you to help out on my next book project, if I ever finish the current one. There's a lot of theories about where these boulders came from. Volcanic activity, lightning, even aliens. I've heard them all over the years. The boffins will tell you they were formed over 60 million years ago on the sea floor, like pearls. But that's not the whole story. When people first arrived in New Zealand, they took their staple crop with them, kumara, otherwise known as sweet potato. Unfortunately for them, the weather in this part of the country isn't exactly conducive to growing much, and the tubers withered and died. So they sent word to the Polynesian homeland, and a canoe set sail with a hardier crop. But it was caught in an intense storm just off the east coast. Each wave that struck it was so large that it made a new hill. Those are the ones you'll see further inland, and all of the cargo went overboard. And that's what these boulders are. Petrified kumara, eel baskets, calabashes. The canoe itself formed the reef further up. Moral of the story? Things have long shelf lives. A lesson I wish someone had taught those kids. Right, feeling warmed up? Good. It's time for you to show me what you can do.
Oh, what does that mean? I don't even want to know,
Camera on?
never mind.
Then you should have everything you need. I got Josh to set it up. He told me to tell you that it's state-of-the-art, equipped with Wi-Fi, so any footage you grab is automatically uploaded to our server. I'm Not entirely sure what that means, but I guess I'll be able to see it on here. No pressure then. There's good hunting in the whole of this area, from up around where you cleared out the props earlier to closer to the beach. Take your pick. But just one thing, we want it to show up nice on camera, so no minnows. Try for something at least 30 kg. The larger the better. Should be no problem for a hotshot like you.
Okay, problem is I don't
No
use
word
KG.
back from our friends in Hollywood regarding the props, by the way. My guess is that some townie thought it'd be a hoot to grab them for their crib. But I'm not keen on the idea of someone wandering around when we're supposed to be closed to visitors. Anyway, nothing you need to worry about right now. Just focus on those killer shots.
$150. $328. This is gonna be a bit risky. Taking a shot from this far on a fallow. Oh my god. That was an amazing shot. 321 yards and instantly dropped it. Sheesh. I would not want to be that fallow deer right now. Oh, and it's right next to that house. That's even better. I don't even have to walk anywhere now. I can just instantly fast travel there. Oh, man. Pigs. Feral pigs. What are you? Oh, yeah. Forgot. And that's not far at all from where my outpost is. So really, I can just shoot from the bridge. Big. Anyway. I don't think those fallow deer were back yet.
What a beaut! And that chase. Gonna make for some great footage. You're living up to your reputation, I'll give you that. A lot of people around here think that hunting's heyday peaked in the 70s and 80s. Back when you'd get scores of daredevils out in helicopters gunning down deer 3 at a time. That's not the done thing anymore, for a whole host of reasons. But these days we need hunters more than ever. And I'm glad I have you on board to help us show the world that. I grew up here, just west of the mountain range. We were a small community of outsiders living in sync with nature. No running water and only whatever electricity our generator could provide. You've got a fan here, Hoa. People from down in the local town used to call it a hippie commune, but I've never liked the term. It was about sustainable living first and foremost. We weren't just there to not shower and sing Kumbaya all day. Josh gave me a hand posting some footage from your hunt to the reserve chat group, and it caught the eye of our resident sharpshooter, Melanie Murphy. So when I say the place is part of me, I mean it. Mum's family can trace their lineage here to the 14th century, and we've accumulated a lot of stories over the years. Melanie's the one who taught me to hunt. She's retired now, but back in the day she worked out on those helicopters with the best, or worst of them. Tough as nails and with a sharp tongue to boot. Some of those are about an animal that holds a special place in my heart. Pākehā, I mean European settlers, released moose here about 100 years ago, and there haven't been any confirmed sightings since the 1950s. We had a bit of a falling out 25 years ago. One of the choppers came down with us in it. That's how I injured my leg. But I swear to you, I saw one when I was little, staring straight at me out of a hazy morning mist. Ever since then, I've been determined to prove that they're still here. I won't go into it, but we should never have taken off that day, and Melanie knew it. Even written a book about it. Or am writing a book about it, I should say. I can't give it the conclusion it deserves yet. Well, these days we're cordial to each other, but not much else. I don't hold out much hope anymore. But I've got a few trail cameras scattered here and there. Usually just throw up deer herds and the occasional teenager behaving badly, but they're pretty low maintenance. Anyway, my mum always told me to let bygones be bygones and all that. Melanie's a better hunter than I'll ever be, advanced age notwithstanding. So I'll do my best to pass on whatever I've learnt from her gratis. You're welcome. One of them got knocked over and the battery's completely munted, so I'd like you to switch it out if that's not too much trouble. It's on the way to our next filming destination. Right, back on track. Sorry to ask again, but I need you to do me a favour. No, it's not more cleaning up, don't worry. Head to the outpost I've marked on your hunter mate and I'll explain on the way. Heading to the outpost. There should be a battery pack on the table.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. I went and got a drink. Had to let my brother and my nephews in because we're keeping the littlest one, which I think is like 5 months-ish. Maybe not that old.
I'd been meaning to get out there for ages, but then my legs started acting up again. Nice to have the help.
And, yeah, so I was gone for like 8 minutes. Came back for 4. Then I left shortly. Anyway, doesn't matter. I was only gone for like 8 to 10 minutes and I'm back. I am not even moving. I should not have been moving. You know what? This is actually easy. Gets me to point A to point B faster. Now I can talk and do whatever I want because the game's just gonna let me go to that area. Honestly, I should have just taken a quad. I must fast travel back, get a quad, and then... I can definitely see why people are now saying that the game is broken. Because they're moving when they don't want to. And they're looking at the map, I'm assuming. It doesn't work with the ATVs. Got it. I still have to find a diamond goose on my Hirschfelden. I feel like I've made some good progress so far. And we're gonna make a lot more before the stream ends. But if the game crashes before then, I'll just start up another stream and then just keep going with these missions. Because I want to try to get them all done in 1 to 2 days. Unless it's like a difficult one, then I probably won't do that for a few days or something. I feel like every map has a mission that's hard. Quattro Colinas has a side mission that's hard, and we're trying to unlock a gun. The 6.5.
It's the camera turned toward the river.
One.
Just a little further up there.
It's like, it goes from like red to like a dark brown to like black on it. It's a 6.5 millimeter, I can't remember the name. I think it was, I don't know, but I gotta do it for Don Miguel. And I don't see the trail camera. Or the camera at all. Where? Excuse me, game, where is it? It should be on one of these skinny trees. I thought it was on this one. Or was it on this one? I don't remember. Pretty sure it was on one of these two, right here. Or was it this? It should be a trail camera, so... Pretty sure it should be one of those down there. Or maybe it... Is it supposed to be this one, or is it supposed to be that one? Okay. It shouldn't be this hard to find a freaking camera. I would think it wouldn't be, but... I think the game is glitched. There's no way the game could be glitched. Well, you wouldn't think there would be a way for it to be glitched, but... Okay, nowhere.
Cheers. That should keep it going for another few years. Can you check the other cameras while you're here? Might give you some stalking suggestions, if nothing else.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those trees. I couldn't remember. Anyway. Because I saw a YouTube video where it was trail cameras and I clicked on it and it was a complete lie. It was a story mission by Flinter or Zaggy, or was it somebody? Anyway, it was one of the famous, what you call them, YouTubers. Hell, I even watched Scarecrow. Scarecrow's actually really good. So is Flinter. So is Zaggy. Those are my 3 favorite YouTubers when it comes to this game.
Now when something shows up on these, 9 times out of 10 it's a stray deer.
Wait, what time was that taken? Hey, hold up. Okay, the hunting log. I don't know why that one was glowing still, but sure.
Between these little fellas and that props list, Christmas has come early this year.
10:02 in the morning. Okay. At 13:23. So 20-1-12.
There's our missing props. But who? I don't honestly mind someone getting some use out of them as long as we're not deemed responsible. But that's a big bloody truck. There's no driving of anything larger than an ATV permitted in the reserve. Don't see any tracks, do you? Must have been a few days ago at the earliest. License plate's pretty clear at least. I'll do some detective work and let you know.
I don't like the sound of
I don't
that.
suppose you packed any swing togs, eh? Well, not to worry. Getting to our next destination involves a bit of spelunking. But a flashlight and some waterproof boots should be all you need. Head to the cave I've marked on your hunter mate. Unless you'd rather climb over those mountains. No? Didn't think so.
Huh? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I am not going way over there. Not right now. I want to get this place first. In front of me. And then see what else I can get. And then I will go over there. Oh, I didn't know there was red deer in here. That makes this map even cooler. Right, so... Just saw it. Oh my actual god. Come on. Yes, I hit him good. That was a monster red deer. I've never seen a red deer that close to me with the rack that looks like that. That is actually quite different of a rack than I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing racks that are a bit closer, a bit wider, a bit more, well, actually, he's actually called a stag, but that is, oh my god, that's actually a perfect photo. Yeah, see, I like that though. He's got like the identical things. 220. Oh, I hit him a bit differently. So, that's massive. Why does he lay like that? I didn't think I was gonna hit him in his lung at all. I should have aimed right for the shoulder blade. And I went, oh, I almost missed. That was scary. That's insane now. So he's a 220. That actually might be my biggest red deer. I know he's only level 8, and I know he was not near what I wanted him to be. Like, if I was expecting him to be like a 230-ish something, or 240-ish. Well, no, like, yeah, about like a 235-ish, 230-ish. Maybe a 240 at the biggest, a 240. But that was cool. I should have looked for others. It's okay. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be more that will come back. Eventually, they'll come back. Uh, okay. Sure. What in the hell is going on in this game? Honestly, mate. I don't know where that call came from. So I'm gonna just repeat it. I'll just give one of these calls as well, because I couldn't figure out where it came from, but it's right there. He's a tiny red deer. Why he's so small? Why is he that small? That actually might be my smallest red deer I've ever seen. Actually, no, that level 3 was that I saw one time. I feel like this 3 is bigger than that 4. Okay, so I've had some exciting moments so far. Found two potential diamonds, or two potential diamond respawns, I meant. So I found a level 4 and a level 8, and honestly, things just keep on getting better and better. All I have to do now is wait for more fallows to come over to me. Because I know there's a fallow deer zone around there. He got a good eyesight. I must have the level 3 come to me. Oh. He's down. Uh-oh. He actually might not have dropped. I don't think he dropped. No. That looked like a good shot. There's no way that was not a good shot. There ain't no way. It was decent. I don't think it was good enough, though. I don't know, I just might have to find out. So I have a red deer and a fallow. right in each other, which does not work because now if I'm hunting a fallow deer, I'm also gonna find a red deer, and yeah, it's gonna be a mess now. Why did it have to be? There's no way that didn't hurt him. Now I have to find blood. Or I can just look for a male. Yeah, if I shoot another, it's gonna get rid of the zone. Oh. Very low. What? Boo. Oh my god, they're blind. Yeah, how was he hit very low? Where did I hit him? Oh, I thought I hit him well. See, if I was aiming if I was aiming at 82, I would have hit him perfectly because he was turned away from me. And I thought I aimed at his lung, and I guess I might have been aimed too far forward. That's exactly what happened. I aimed right there in the middle, and or no, I aimed right there at the shoulder bracket, and that shoulder bracket was not trying to aim for that crease in his arm right there, and it was lung and everything, and I missed and hit his scapula, but barely hit his scapula. No, that definitely should have broken that bone there. Anyway, that ruined the chances, I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna just go down here and hop on that four-wheeler. ATV, as some say. I call them four-wheelers. What in the... Okay. Something new. Oh, I gotta go the other way for my calls. I don't know if he's coming over the hill yet or not, but he should. I don't know where he is. I wish there was a diamond today that I would find, or tonight. Hopefully, I can find one eventually. I like to jump whenever like I'm near something because it just makes it easier for me to see, but then it also alerts the animals and kind of makes me look like an idiot whenever I just jump in a random area like this. I definitely need to carry my 22 pistol from now on. Or a 22 rifle or something. So I need a 22 rifle. And a M1 or something like that. Let's check the weather real quick. Now, hopefully I can do like a, oh my god, they fixed the handlebars. Yay.
Follow the river west and you'll eventually wind up at the cave mouth. Right now, but it can still catch you by surprise. Stick to the walls and get that flashlight on. Easy does it. Is that what I think it is? Not sure if I should be horrified or impressed. Don't bother picking it up. I'll send someone with the proper equipment over later on.
Further on.
This is why I live here. Go ahead. Get as close as you want. Just don't touch it. See the cracks in the surface? It's limestone, notoriously unstable. These cave paintings aren't going to be here forever, but I've made it my mission to ensure that we do everything we can to keep them around for as long as possible. Kids like Josh need to learn their history, right? It's part of what it means to be human, knowing you come from something else, someone else. We call it whakapapa. It means genealogy, but also to place in layers, and those layers link us all. Everything ends up in the ground, bird or human or rock or deer. Anyway, that's enough philosophizing from me. Let's get you out of here. I'm sure you've never been so happy to lay your eyes on the wonderful Kiwi weather. Stretch those legs. Nothing like wandering through a damp, cramped cave to give you a new lust for life. Right. I hope you're not too worn out now. More filming's on the table, but first, can I trouble you to take a little detour? Let me explain. The beech trees here form one of the finest examples of native forest in all of New Zealand. In no small part due to the efforts of our resident conservationist marama. We just had a mast year when they seed like crazy. And this means plenty of food for mice and rats, which in turn means plenty of food for other small pests. Beginning to see the problem? When the rats run out, those small mammals prey on native bird species. The pesky critters. We've used aerial 1080 poisoning to stave off the worst of them. But to slow their reintroduction, we need to get our hands dirty and lay down a few traps ourselves. It's time-sensitive work, and unfortunately, Marama's feeling a bit crook and had to stay home today. Can you take over for her? She's left them in a box near the target site. Conservation here is a constant tit-for-tat against these invasive mammal species. Our only indigenous mammals are 3 types of bats and some marine species. Everything else is a pest to a lesser or greater extent. Sometimes our methods can seem extreme. 1080 poisoning isn't without its naysayers, but it's one of the only tools we have to help protect the uniqueness of this place. Now, hunting helps too. I don't want to go back to the days of the helicopter wars, but having recreational hunters here year-round would go a very long way.
This is definitely one of the best lakes in the game from what I've heard. I'll just have to figure that out myself because it's different for every person. I might have to do that.
There's the box. 4 should do as long as you cover enough ground. Cutting-edge Kiwi technology, these. Self-resetting and all.
I don't know how to set these or anything. It doesn't let me lay them. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. Aha.
That looks like as good a spot as any. Should be simple to set up. Just install the mount and click the trap body into place. 2 down, 2 to go.
nature person.
The birds will thank you for this. That's all of them. Top-notch conservation work, Eho. One final thing. You can take down the 1080 warning sign. Any animals that haven't already kicked the bucket should have metabolized it by now, so it's safe to hunt in the area again. Hold on just a second. Are you seeing what I'm seeing on the ground there? These tracks aren't particularly old, eh? I hadn't expected we'd be able to deter everyone, but it's not exactly an optimal time to go for a stroll in the bush. 1 second, Josh is ringing. Feel like checking out with our lead? Right, sorry about that. Where are they taking you? Well, someone was clearly having a bad time of it. Munted, high, both. What's that over there? This looks like it's right out of Resplendent Sword. Surely they didn't. Oh, where? Poor thing looks like it's been torn to bits. Is that a handmade arrow? And to top it all off, there's heavy rain forecast. Perfect bloody timing. There's an outpost not far. Why don't you take shelter there and see if there's any more clues as to what we're dealing with here?
So now we're dealing with poachers.
Just as I suspected. Our props burglar. And it looks like they've made a spectacular exit. The stuff from the photograph. What's the appeal of this rubbish? Now we know where our pickup truck went. Glad to see the back of it. Must have left in a real hurry. Can you put the signs back up at least?
Look at me talking.
Yeah,
You're
I
so
think
tough
that's
to
as good
do.
as you're going to get it looking. Get inside and I'll fill you in on what Josh told me. A literal bloody hack job. Please tell me that's not what I think it is. It is. That's where our poor little dear ended up. It must smell vile. Well, someone's been making themselves at home. Right, so I had the nephew track down that license plate number, and our props burglar is none other than a local menace by the name of Gad Barden. He's got a whole social media empire under the moniker of Giraroz Blessing. Blogs, HooTube, QuickMez, the works. With exclusive behind-the-scenes shots from on-location movie sets. And guess what? He's resplendent sword mad. Got heaps of photos from all over the reserve up on here. His latest blog entry is quite something. Salutations, followers and friends, blah, blah. Have been out of contact, lost my way in the ever-shifting forests. Foul supper left me ill some nights. 1080 poisoning. He's lucky to be alive, the muppet. Let me send you the link. Usually get Josh to help me out with this. There. Check your hunter, mate. Think he just hallucinated that terrifying creature? He certainly has an overactive imagination, I'll give him that. It's too far inland for a taniwha, not humanoid enough for a patupaiore. Unless... Anyway, he's an absolute bloody idiot, but I'm glad he's alive. This could have gone so much worse, and it's my own stupid fault for allowing them to film here. I just hate seeing the place disrespected. It's not just the bush, it's my home. I grew up a stone's throw from here. No one's around anymore, but you're welcome to swing by the old house once the filming's wrapped up if you're still in the area. I'll send someone by to clean this up later. Let's get back on track. I'm sure you've seen plenty of fancy castles on your travels, but I guarantee you they're nothing compared to where I'm taking you next. We're going to do some hunting out by Stone Castle Valley, a limestone formation not far from here.
Perfect, I can get this on the way there. outdoors. Why?
place used to be underwater, and now we're standing here today. Did I tell you I like rocks? I like rocks.
I literally just got hit by a red deer after hopping off of the ATV. That actually hurt. Oh, a Sika deer? I never shot a Sika deer in this game before. That's one of the new animals on this map. Sika deer. Never shot a Sika deer. That's annoying. Who makes an X to hop on a vehicle? At least make it square. No, make it triangle this time, guys. Like, come on. Last time you made it square, and it didn't work, and you guys ended up taking that out of the game. And then they made it X again. After it used to be X, and it just ends up being a bloody mess. People die in the game because of it. It's not fun. So I spent 2.5 hours doing all of this. I killed like 7 animals, did like 5 missions. I did all these missions. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 missions, and went through all of that in 3 hours, almost of real life time death. And I hate these doors. Every single door that I've went past has always done that to me today in this game. And I always hate them. I just hate the doors. Me and Mom went and got A&W earlier. Yeah. It's expensive just for the 2 of us. It was 23 something. That was just for 3 chicken strips for each of us, and she wanted onion rings and some cheese curds, and I just wanted fries and the chicken tenders. Yeah, that's a total of like 25 bucks just for 2 people. And the root beers, but A&W root beer is better than off-branded root beer, hands down. Root beer that you buy from Walmart is not normal root beer.
Couldn't resist this backdrop, and I can't say I blame them. Take a look around and see if you can clean it up yourself.
These damn movie actors are
How
messing
many
up
of these fellas
everything.
did they take with them?
And they use these as part of the movie set. These big ogre things. And this is what they're doing. Yeah. A green screen.
When you can't fake it with props, fake it with technology. Gonna be tough to move, even if they're not the real thing. They've really spread themselves out. I don't think you'll be able to do much here. I'll get a crew to swing by later. I'm curious to see where this is leading, though. Can you keep going?
These people have got to leave. I'm sorry, but these movie trails, or I meant the movie props and everything, that has got to stop. Like, the movie producers are just ruining the place.
Stone Castle wasn't epic enough. That's a first. There's nothing down there but the old house. Certainly nothing worth filming. Seeker deer, eh? They're one of our top draws. Beautiful animals. And a good deal brighter than their red cousins. Speak to be kept on your toes.
Cool. Subtropical forest with dense undergrowth. Excellent hearing and smell. Average vision. So you want to take on Sika from far. So single sex groups. So you're either going to get males or females in Seeker groups. Small groups with kinds of yearling females at dawn. And fawn. So they're active dusk and dawn. Class 4 ammo, deer bleak collar, deer green collar, the bucksnort wheeze collar, and the red deer collar, and the red deer scent lure. It's very hard for Sika deer.
Surely not. What are those tracks? Is it from a bulldozer?
Oh, hell no. They really trying to test me right now.
Can't believe it. You invite someone into your home and they do this to you. Just an obstacle to be cleared to them. What a mess this has been. Oh, left the letterbox. How kind of them. The letter? Do what you want with it. Yes, I mean that. It's got my name on it, but that's probably just some townie's idea of a funny prank. I have a reputation with them after all. M.M. Melanie Murphy, it must be. And this is my mother's handwriting. She's long gone. I had no idea they treated people like that. I was only a kid when she left. Lots happened since then, you know. Sorry, cat's got my tongue. It's a lot to take in. Tell you what, how about I put the kettle on and give Melanie a call? See where we're at with each other. And you head off and get us some more footage? I've already had a crew out at Stonecastle to clear up what was left, so I'd suggest starting there. Plenty of prime deer species in the area. Why don't you make that your focus?
AFK was because I knew there was gonna be something that popped out. Plus, I'm watching a YouTube video on how to find Sika deer and things like that. So, yeah. I'm gonna go back to watching this as I drive. And I'm gonna mute my mic. Alright guys, there ain't nothing here. I thought there would. I'm gonna stop stream here, and I'm thinking about uploading at least 1 or 2 videos a day. I've been thinking about that for over a week now. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. Without further ado, I'm just gonna leave now. My controller's about to die and a few other things, so